Welcome to this heartfelt commemoration of the 42nd anniversary of the Scalabrinian missionaries in the Philippines. For over 4 decades, since 1982, the Scalabrinians have stood side by side with the Filipino community, tirelessly serving migrants, seafarers, refugees, fishers, and their families, those who often find themselves far from home, in search of hope and new beginnings. It all started on September 21st, 1982, when Father Anthony Paganoni first stepped foot in the Philippines. With nothing but faith in his heart and a mission in his soul, he embarked on a journey that would forever change the landscape of compassion and service in this country. Just weeks later, Father John Iacono and Father Luigi Sabadin joined him, together forming a team of pioneers who believed in one simple truth: that every human soul deserves care, no matter where they come from. In those early days, Father Paganoni found shelter with the Pastorelle sisters, while Father Iacono and Father Sabadin found temporary refuge with the Carmelite Fathers at Mount Carmel Parish. On January 25th, 1983, they moved into their first official home at 39 7th Street in New Manila. This humble house became their sanctuary, their headquarters, where they began their work of hope, a work that still endures today. With courage and dedication, the Scalabrinians expanded their mission. In 1983, Frater Paganoni, as executive director, launched the Apostleship of the Sea, a program aimed at supporting the seafarers who spend months, sometimes years, away from their families. They also took the office of the Episcopal Commission for the Pastoral Care of Migrants and Itinerant People, a lifeline for countless individuals whose lives are marked by movement, uncertainty, and longing. By 1984, the Scalabrinians were building a formation center, a place where new missionaries could be trained, inspired, and sent forth into the world. That formation center opened its doors on June 1st, 1985, blessed by His Eminence Cardinal Jaime Sin. It was a powerful moment, one that set the stage for the many vocations that followed. In the years that followed, the Scalabrinians' reach grew. By 1986, they were sending young men to Italy for further training, preparing them for the work of love and service that lay ahead. These men were not just being trained, they were being molded to carry the mission forward, ensuring that the spirit of service burned brightly within them. By 1989, they had opened a new theology house, a home for those studying the deeper truths of faith in preparation for their lifelong mission. It became a place where future priests deepened their understanding of their calling, readying themselves for the road ahead. 1992 was a year of joy as the first Filipino Scalabrinian priests were ordained: Father Florentino Galdo, Father Mario Lorenzana, Father Fidel Magno, and Father Romeo Velos. Their ordination was more than a ceremony. It was a symbol of the mission's deep roots now growing within the Filipino people themselves. It marked a new chapter in the Scalabrinians' journey, one where the local community became the heart and soul of the mission, and the work continued. In 1996, the Scalabrinians opened a new house of formation in Cebu, expanding their capacity to train future priests. This ensured that the light of service would never dim, that the work would carry on through generations, with a new generation of priests ready to serve. This house was blessed by His Eminence Ricardo Cardinal Vidal on August 24th, 1996. On September 21st, 2002, the Scalabrini Center for People on the Move was transferred to a new location at 48 8th Street, New Manila. This new facility was blessed by the Apostolic Nuncio and became a refuge dedicated to offering support, shelter, and assistance to those who needed it most: migrants, refugees, seafarers, fishers, and their families who often found themselves far from home, seeking solace and guidance. As we reflect on these 42 years, we cannot help but feel overwhelmed by the unwavering commitment of the Scalabrinians. Through every challenge, they have remained steadfast, always evolving, always finding new ways to reach those in need. In 2006 and 2009, they opened Stella Maris centers in Ermita and Paco, ensuring that seafarers and their families would always have a place to call home, a sanctuary where they could rest and find support. In 2010, another building was constructed within the same compound in Cebu City, designated for the postulancy. The house was officially blessed on April 22, 2012, marking a significant milestone in the history of the Scalabrinian missionaries in the Philippines. Today, we gather with gratitude in our hearts. Gratitude for the vision that began in 1982, for the hands that have worked tirelessly, and for the countless souls that have been touched by the Scalabrinian mission. As we celebrate 42 years of presence in the Philippines, we look to the future with hope. Hope for many more years of compassion, of service, and of solidarity.